This wild-necked belted one here on camera right now is 281-3. He is the smaller, skinnier brother to the wide-belted one that we've already talked about. This one has both of his testicles retained, so obviously he's going to need a procedure. And you know, he looks like one of those that's probably not going to flesh up like he needs to until that happens. He just looks like one of those that needs to get through that process to ever be the pig that I know he's capable of being. Pedigree standpoint here, again, this is another 281, so he's an absolute disciple kingpin red alert. And again, that kingpin sow on the bottom side would be the Hilty sow. That red alert sow, of course, would be the grandmother of, quite frankly, no stranger to the extreme. All of those key boars that have been very influential in the business. This sow family would go back to that same spot, and this would be the Hilty sow that we sold in the exchange this summer would be the grandma. 281.3 again, absolute disciple. This is the skinny one.
Yeah, and honestly, in the nursery in the day, or I guess the first week he was out on chips, this was always kind of the one I was the most partial to. I loved his range of motion and his flexibility and his look up front. I mean, that is an exotic look ahead of his blade. And I couldn't agree more with you. It looks like that nut's probably twisted up somewhere inside and just kind of limiting what this thing's doing performance-wise, because its build is so good. And I can promise you, his mom had as big of a back as anything that we showed in the past couple of years. So I feel very confident that this pig's going to do it someday. And when he does, his build and his look and his extras are going to carry him the rest of the way. I think a very neat pig for a skinny one here in 281.3.